All right, it's the Show Me Something draft, and this was the first clue that Shireen Williams is asleep usually when PFT Live is on, because when we said that segment 6 will be the Show Me Something draft, she said, "What does that mean?" that means that she does not watch Peter King and me on Fridays in season, but that's fine. That's fine. She's not on duty then. She's not expected to watch the show. So, Show Me Something. You know by now what it is. You get the first pick.
Oh, wow. I get the first pick. Don't even have to answer a Jan Brady question. That's amazing. I am going to take the Chiefs offense, Mike. They have a 5-game win streak, but it's been because of their defense. Their defense has allowed 11.2 points per game during that streak. Last 7 games, 13-7. Their offense has not gotten it done, which is just amazing. 3rd in yards, but they're tied for 13th in points. Pat Mahomes has got to be better than what he has been. He's 17th in passer rating. We're not used to him being that low. We're not used to not hearing his name in the MVP conversation. But it's not there simply because they've been carried by their defense. Too many interceptions, 12 for him this year. I need to see more out of that Chiefs offense this week.
I said this earlier in the week. I'm waiting for Josh Gordon, and I think they're waiting for Josh Gordon. He started the Sunday night game. He had 13 snaps, no targets. If he can step up at some point, that offense can maybe hit a higher level of achievement. Josh Allen needs to hit a higher level of achievement. And I know that it can't all be just him, but at some point, it's a combination of Allen and Brian Daboll. They got to work together to get more out of that offense because he's going to have his hands full with that Buccaneers defense. They're not going to be able to run the ball. This is Josh Allen reestablishing himself as one of the great young quarterbacks in the NFL. This is his opportunity. This isn't an under pressure, show me something. This is your chance to stand up and show us that you still are one of the best in the NFL. And what better way to do it than against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers?
Well, no question about that, Mike. And he does have his opportunity, and Brian Daboll has his opportunity, right? Sean McDermott ripped him after that game the other day, so he needs to step up too. And I had them as one of my top picks as well because I think the Bills need to step up.
All right, round 2, you're up.
All right, Ryan Tannehill, 2-2 since Derrick Henry went out when he injured that foot. They have losses to the Texans and the Pats in that stretch. He has 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions during the last 4 games. This year, Mike, they have losses to the Jets and the Texans. Now, they did manage to beat the Jaguars in Week 5, so we'll see if they can do it again. But I don't think this is a lot for them simply because of the way they're playing, the way their offense is playing. I know when he gets his receivers back, I realize they've had a lot of injuries at receivers, but he's got to play better for the Titans to be able to do what they think they can do and maybe, just maybe, get Derrick Henry back for the postseason.
Coming out of the bye week, no excuses, Jaguars at home, and he had the 4-interception game, had an interception in the game after that. You're right, he's got to get it done. Baker Mayfield, it's time. It's time. You've had 2 weeks to heal. You got the Ravens coming to town. It's time to step up, show that you're the right quarterback for that team. Show that you're the guy that deserves the money that you're looking for. This is it. This is the stretch run. He said it himself. It starts against the Ravens on Sunday. If he's going to be the guy long-term in Cleveland and get the money he wants, he's got to get started on it now. Here we go. Round 3. Show me something. Week 14. Shireen Williams, you are up.
Well, your last pick with Baker Mayfield, I'm going to stay with the same team, Mike. I'm going to say Myles Garrett. And the reason is he's been really good. We know that. But he was the mid-season Defensive Player of the Year choice. T.J. Watt passed him on Sunday with those 3.5 sacks against the Ravens, and he passed him for the sacks lead. And we were all talking about T.J. Watt for the MVP. Now we're not talking so much. Now we're back to Myles Garrett. What can you do against the Ravens? Can you get yourself 3.5 sacks against the Ravens? Coming off a bye week, they need a big game from Myles Garrett on the defensive side of the ball. He can get himself back as the favorite as Defensive Player of the Year, too, in the process.
I like how you single out a couple of Texas A&M guys because they are embarrassing the school with their recent performances. You're putting the heat on them. You want them to do the Aggies proud.
Wrap it up.
I'm going to go, last one for me, Cam Newton. I was looking at the slate of games. It's like, different ones pop up. But Cam Newton, they fired Joe Brady. And one of these days we're going to find out the story. But I'm not going to be surprised if the story is it just didn't work between Brady and Cam Newton. All right, you got Jeff Nixon calling the plays now. And presumably it's going to be a Cam Newton offense. It's not the Jeff Nixon offense. It's the Cam Newton offense. Let's see what Cam Newton can do with the Falcons coming to town. I think the Falcons are going to win that game. I just have a feeling that the Panthers are in kind of disarray right now. And if anyone is going to pull them out of it, Shireen, it's going to be Cam Newton.
Yeah, we've seen him do it before. 2015, he was the MVP of the league, so he certainly has it in him to do it. His very first game, he was outstanding, threw a touchdown, ran for a touchdown in limited snaps. He's capable of it, but it's time for him to step up for this team to try to get them to the postseason. No Christian McCaffrey. It's up to Cam Newton now.
All right, Sunday Night Football, Bears at the Packers. Justin Fields will play. Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers are chasing the 1 seed, which I think they will get in the NFC. It's a 12-point spread. Do you see any set of facts where the Bears can pull off the victory?
No, absolutely not. I think the Packers win this, and Aaron Rodgers continues to own the Bears. The owner, the real owner of the Bears.
And there's all this talk, and I see it all the time. The sports writers won't vote for Aaron Rodgers for MVP. Well, we got one of the voters right here. And if they win the 1 seed in the NFC,
yes,
will you vote for Aaron Rodgers for MVP? There you go. So I don't know about the other 49, but I know about one. Shireen will do it. So you got to find a different narrative if you're going to try to push this idea that the sports writers are all against Aaron Rodgers, right?
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.